Meteorologist Andy Chillian has been out live all afternoon at our cooling centers. Andy, very important for a heat wave duration like this of several days for folks to stay cool as best they can.
Yeah, Jason, always good tips out there. I'm at the Michael J. Zone Recreation Center on Lorraine Avenue in Cleveland, one of many cooling centers open across Northeast Ohio. And you can see, the people behind me, of course, cooling off, splash pad. Those are the things you're going to need to do. And, of course, we talk about all these heat safety tips. Let's talk about some more because, we really can't go through them enough during hot conditions like this. Limit, obviously, any strenuous activities outdoors. If you're not finding ways to cool off, you want to take some breaks there for sure. Wear light color, loose fitting clothing like a breathable shirt like the one I have on. Those are good to have. You don't want anything that's too heavy. Drink water, of course. Avoid the caffeine, avoid the alcohol. Lots of water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Find air conditioning. Use fans. But one thing to know, if it's 90 degrees or above, like inside where you're using that fan, don't point it at you. Point it away from you because you don't want to dehydrate yourself. All right, fans really dry the air out. Make sure you're limiting the sun exposure. Obviously, use sunscreen if you got to be outside. And finally, make sure you're remembering the hot car safety tips. So don't leave children or pets or any elderly. Don't leave anybody unattended in a hot vehicle that's not running. But something, it's not just the temperatures, it's the humidity, okay? That's been something, especially yesterday, that muggy meter. We were in that ridiculous tropical humidity. The dew point was as high as 75 yesterday. That's almost as high as it can get around here. Today it's been trending a little bit lower, so it's not quite as humid, but you combine the heat and humidity together. And why are we talking about this? We've been talking about heat for so many days. Heat, on average, is the #1 weather-related killer in the United States. It's more than flooding and tornadoes combined. So that's why we're making such a big deal out of this. We want you and your families and your friends, everybody, to stay safe during this extended hot stretch. So reporting live in Cleveland, I'm meteorologist Andy Chillian. I'll send things back to you there in the studio.
Right, Andy, thanks a lot. And 19 News has all the information you need to stay safe and cool during this dangerous heat wave. You can find all of our continuing coverage at cleveland19.com or our mobile app.